guys to win this game?
And that's a really, really big stat for us, is when we're not turning the ball over, we're a very, very efficient team. I mean, at this point in the season, what are we, 11 games in now, or 12 or something? That stat is really standing out. So we talked about it all week, and these guys did a good job executing it in a really, really high possession game. Obviously, with there was a good pace to that game against an athletic team that can get out and pressure you. I mean, they were up into our guards, out at 50 feet here. So that was probably as big a key for us as anything. And then, just believe it or not, I thought we defended properly, and then obviously Miller just hit some incredible shots and tough shots. But I thought we did a good job of making them, for the most part, tough ones.
Coach, when you have back and forth like that with Drew and Miller back and forth, you just let them play? What was your message during that time?
Then we needed, well, if you saw, we mixed up some things on him there at the end, and I think that helped. And we just kept talking about, there was a couple things that we were having some success with on the offensive end, and we wanted to just keep going to those. I don't think it was just Drew, quite frankly. I think Nolan was making some phenomenal reads and plays and ball screens, and then Malachi came in and did the same. And then when it would lull a little bit, Anton came in and made some plays. And then on the other end, we changing our coverages on him. We were trying to limit his touches, but Nate runs a lot of good stuff, and they back cut and pin down for him, do a ball screen, and finally we just started trapping him. And I think that was probably the best thing we did all night.
Drew, as someone that's been around for a while, what did you see from Brandon as an up-and-coming star?
That's what we thought he would do, something like that. Not to that level, obviously, but lottery level guy. I mean, he's a hell of a player, and he really stepped up when his team needed him. So I mean, you just got to tip your hat off, because you can only play such good defense.
Coach, they started 3 freshmen. How did your experience help you guys tonight?
We talked early this week and then in pregame about, hey, I mean, they're going to play a lot of freshmen, so, we need to try to make it hard, try to make it physical and try to make it hard. I thought we did a really nice job on Sears. He was playing really, really good coming into this, and Quinterly, I mean, he concerned me with his plays in the ball screens, and even on Clowney, I thought we did a nice job, even though he hurt us on the glass a little bit. But they're freshmen, but they've also been playing a lot of minutes by the time they've got to us, so we just spent too much time on them.
Mark, how big were all obviously Drew had a huge night, but Anton, Nolan, Malachi, Strahler's still sick a little bit?
Yeah, he said, we got the flu running through us.
How big were the others, I guess?
They were huge. I just got done, talking about that. I mean, he was, Nolan was terrific all night. We just kept wanting to get him, ball screen because of the coverage they were using. And then Malachi got off to a slow start, but then he really came back and really helped us down the stretch with those threes. And Anton was great all night. I mean, he had a tough duty guarding Miller on one end, and then, helping us out on the offensive end, even advancing the ball up against their pressure there for portions of the second half.
Drew, you guys had 6 guys in double figures. Talk about how your teammates kind of helped you out tonight.
That's just how we play basketball. I mean, it doesn't matter who scores or who gets the assist. Like, we all just play within a flow, and it's not, oh, Drew's scoring, he has to get the ball. Like, it just is what it is. Like, it's just how we play. And that's the beauty of this offense that Coach has. Anybody can go off on any given night, and we let the game come to us, and it's easy to share the ball and play and have everyone score like we did tonight when we're not turning the ball over and really moving it.
After a couple of consecutive baskets you made early in that first half, you kind of gave a little sign, waving your arm. What was that about?
Let's not encourage that.
That's my floater. On the team, when you hit your floater, you got your floaties. You got to stay afloat out there. So we don't like to drown here. So that's just kind of the thing we got on the team.
You're like the uncle that comes over to the house and encourages the kids to stay up late.
You just got to stay afloat. Can't drown out here.
For any of the players, you guys shot 74% in the second half. When's the last time you've been a part of something like that? And what does it feel like when the shots are just all falling like that?
Well, we were clicking from all courses, if that's the case. 74%, that's really well. But I just think it was a part of just finding the right spots, finding the right looks that we had, and we executed well.
Anton, what was it like guarding Miller on the defensive end, and then also what was working for you offensively with 17 points and pretty efficient?
Yeah, it was tough guarding him. He's definitely a talented player, and he kind of started to heat up. That's when it kind of got tough. But yeah, it was tough guarding him. But I think we did a good job switching, and trying to get physical with him. But yeah, in the offense, I was just being aggressive. They were kind of guarding off of me, so it opened up a lot for me, just moving the ball and just staying active on offense.
Anton, you and Drew obviously are new to playing role, hostile environments. How was it like to perform well knowing that the crowd was against you?
I love those type of environments. I think everyone here loves those type of environments, even if it's a away game. So I enjoyed it. It was super fun, and I had some family here, so it was dope to see that.
Mark, this is the second game that they haven't had Amari Burnett because of an injury. Just based on scouting of them from previous games, how do you think that affected them defensively?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I mean, he wasn't playing a huge number of minutes. Obviously, he does give him experience, and I know Nate really values him as a defender and all that. But you know, we recruited Jaden Bradley. We knew he was going to be a big-time defender in college. He's a physical, athletic, tough guard. And I thought their guards did a nice job of pressing up on us a little bit. You know, by and large, through pretty much the whole game. They didn't change their coverages or anything because of that.
Drew, what happened to your ring finger?
I don't know. Maybe got a scratch or something, but maybe I'll get a pedicure or something, get my nails done, because I don't like this shade of red.
How much of a battle was that, inside? You guys did pretty well, but how much of a battle was that going against Yako and Clowney?
Yeah, man. Obviously, they're a physical, tough bunch. We all saw the Houston game, and if you're able to rebound the field, then you're classified as a pretty tough team, I would say. So we knew it was going to be a battle, and that's what we love, and that's what we want. And proud of just all the guys for matching that and surpassing that level of physicality, because that's what we have to do. We got to be a bunch of junkyard dogs.
Good time
for two more.
Nolan, the way they were defending, it looked like for all of you guys, whether it was you or somebody else, it was mid-range, maybe a little opening there for
No,
some
definitely.
runners.
Yeah, definitely. Their coverage was drop coverage, so just finding the little creases in the middle of the key and finding floaters. That was pretty much our game plan going into this.
Mark, what was the game plan going into the defensively going up against their front court? They've been so well this year.
I mean, just trying to give them different looks. We tried 3 different balls, 3 coverages.